Hey all, it's Ragarath, and Firehose have released their latest update video. And it is a day late because I believe they've had some sort of holiday over in America. So let's dive in and see what it's all about. As you can see, its save slots are coming, and that will be useful if they're doing things like allowing us to save different games in different slots and rename our saves would be awesome. So let's see what Joey's got to say today.
Hey folks, it's Joey from Firehose. I'm back. I was at Tokyo Game Show showing the game off to some folks in Japan, and now I'm home and giving Lauren a break from recording these vlogs and posting the blogs, and I'm here to give you the update on save slots. But before we get there, Techtonica is currently on sale on Steam. We are 20% off, which is our biggest, steepest discount ever. The sale ends like super soon, maybe today or tomorrow. So check Steam and check back again. You can always add us to your wish list. We will be discounting the game to this level or lower down the line too. Anything past 20%, just so you know, for all games, anything past 20%, and Steam will actually send an email out to wishlisters as long as you have wishlist notifications turned on. So 20% ends today or tomorrow on Steam.
Support Firehose, come on.
We're here to talk about save slots. Save slots are bound for the 0.1.2 patch. That's the second of the two planned quality of life patches coming to Techtonica. Those are all based on community feedback, and save slots is one we knew you guys really wanted. We want them too. We're super happy to have them on the internal builds that we've been playing on. And we can actually share the updated quality of life roadmap section. So this is a brand new part of the roadmap that you're looking at right now. It's not brand new.
Yeah, they've shown some of this before. Mark III belts, yay! Mass gathering of plants, we've already seen that one. Factory optimizations and bug fixes galore. We know that we're going to have some FPS improvements with this incoming 0.1.2 patch because of the sound fix. So that will be awesome. Oh, thousands of new ore vein voxels. Ooh.
Just updated, so we added some more clarity. You'll see that we've added the mass gathering of plants, a bunch of bug fixes, and then there's news of thousands of new ore voxels that are being added to the map with 0.1.2. I'll talk more about that when we get into the full patch preview. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the video and about a gap that's coming up in our normal every week content schedule, so bear with me. Let's get into save slots. We're going to start by talking about the old version. Right now, if you boot up Techtonica and you go to load a game, you're just going to see a very long stack of saves. If you've been playing for a long time, ever since launch, you're going to see a huge pile of auto saves in addition to the manual saves that you've been making. There's no way to sort this. There's no way to sift through. You just have this kind of confusing nomenclature that's really just a time and date stamp.
And you just have to guess it where you were at a certain time and remember it. It's not helpful.
Along with the hours played, and that's like it. The save slots are getting introduced with this patch, and with it comes a lot more organization. So the new save slots, everything is world or instance based. So every time you click new game, that creates a new folder in our save structure, and that folder is a save slot. With the new system that's here now with Open 1.2, when it drops later this month or early in November, you'll actually get the ability to sift through individual slots. These slots, like I said, are world and instance based, and they'll always sort by the most recent. So if you dive into a save that's maybe 20 hours old, but maybe it's from a few weeks ago, the next time you go to load your game, that will be up to the top, right? Your old saves will roll in too. Everything kind of fits nicely. As for the autosaves, we've kind of overhauled that system a little bit too. So instead of just saving your recent autosaves, we actually save some of the older ones in addition to the more recent ones. So now you'll find some autosaves from a couple hours back. So if anything happens in your factory like 2 or 1 hour ago and you don't notice and you want to jump back to an autosave, you'll be able to do that, and you'll be able to do it from the actual save slot. So that gets a lot easier too. One thing we're not including with this update, and I know this is going to break some hearts, but save naming. This is...
Yeah, as I said, I didn't think they were going to be including it. Oh, come on.
It's really down to controller support and our need for a good UI UX experience in Techtonica, that's going to be overhauled with time before we hit the end of the early access period. And we know that save naming is on our to-do list. It's one that we want just as well as you folks want. The save slots, it's a good compromise. You can still name your saves in the back end, like actually by going into the folders if you're playing on PC.
Oh, so that's right. We can do it manually for now. That will help. I wonder if you name a slot, if it holds that information for the lifetime of the slot. That'll be interesting.
Console, not yet. Why do we need a UI UX engineer to do this? It's because we support controllers. Like 50% of our player base right now is playing with a controller. That's a number I've made up. But because of the console support, we have a lot of players on the controller, and it's not as easy as just giving you a text field and saying go nuts.
And we do have to support our console friends. You know, give them that little menu that you get on things like Netflix, where you can point at letters.
We have to create a system that actually makes sense and one that is usable, and we're going to wait until we have someone on staff that's going to be able to do this really well for us. So it's on the list. We're going to get to it. It's a matter of time. As for what's coming, in the next week, we're actually leaving. The Firehose Games team is doing our annual summit, so we're meeting in person. A lot of us don't live anywhere close to one another, while some of us do live in Boston. That means our team is distributed around the world, and we don't really have the opportunity to get together and talk and work and, do fun stuff. So we have an annual summit, and that's happening now. During the annual summit, we are not posting our normal blog post. We're not posting our normal video update. It's going to all wait till we get back. Our hope is that when we get back, we'll be able to fully preview the 0.1.2 patch and all of its contents. That's it for this week's update. Thanks for watching. I'm Joey. You can join us on Discord at discord.gg/Techtonica. Don't forget to pick up the game while it's still on sale or after it's on sale. Make sure to tell your friends. Co-op's a blast. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Okay, so it looks like Firehose are taking a well-deserved break and having a bit of fun together. If you've enjoyed me sharing my reaction and my thoughts on this video, then please give me a thumbs up and a like, guys, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.